Welcome friend to a new episode of Ansible Pilot from Luca Burton. So, big news this week. I'm talking about last week of January 2023 was released two different versions of Ansible. Ansible Core 2.14.2 and Ansible Community 7.2.0. Basically, these were only releases for bug fixing, and let me quickly remind you, the core version is only the Ansible framework and Ansible built-in, nothing else. Whereas Ansible Community included a lot of other code called collection for interacting with, cloud provider, Amazon, Google, Azure, and also community-generated collection, and also from other vendor or partner of Red Hat. So from the size, Ansible Core is the smallest package, whereas Ansible Community is bigger and has a lot of footprint. Why the engineering team split the package? Well, because sometimes you have a different use case. You want a smaller package for specific workload, and you probably would like the Ansible Community for when you are developing or you need a full overview of the Ansible project. Also, you can increase velocity because each piece of code, the collection, can be released asynchronously, so not with the same time as Ansible. So back on business, this release was a maintenance release on January 14th, so 4 days ago. And taking a look on the release note, we see that this is a maintenance release of a fantastic, come on everybody, codename. Yes, I really like this codename. Thank you, Ansible engineering team. So, taking a look on the change log, we can see that the team was working a lot of the ansible-test tool. I think this is a good, interesting tool, and there are small bug fixes, but nothing that changes a lot. Let me remind you that Ansible 2.14 was introduced in November 22, if I remember correctly, 2 weeks before the release of Ansible Automation Platform 2.4. So basically this is the foundation, and the most important change was the support for Python at least 3.10 that breaks completely the compatibility with RHEL 7, for example. RHEL is Red Hat Enterprise Linux. So how to get this release? Well, one other thing. Ansible Test. What is Ansible Test? Is a tool specifically designed to test the collection. So the Ansible engineering team is working a lot to improving the development of a collection. As you can see, this is an article from Ansible blog that is quite interesting, so it's worth to take a look and how to test and write custom code. Back on us, so the Ansible 2.14 was released. This is the official announcement. Thanks, Matt. And how we can obtain this code? Well, the Python package manager pip is already up to date, and you are ready to download with simple pip install Ansible-Core. And the latest release 2.14.2 is available. Let's take a look together on the release history. As you can see, there was a pre-release on January 23rd, so 1 week before, and the latest release was in December 2.14.1. Previously, 2.14 was released in November 7th. So what is next? Well, I think that is here. Yes, taking a look on the roadmap, everything is on track, and basically the Ansible Core team was already planning this release to be happening in November. This is only a maintenance release. Roadmap 2.15 is already ongoing, and they started the development phase and we are looking forward for a release candidate 1 by the end of April, as you can see. So April will be interesting, see new feature happening in the Ansible product. But another package was available. Let's take a look now on the Ansible community package, the biggest one. Okay, so start from the news. Thank you, Christian Adams, for letting us know that on January 31st, the Ansible 7.2.0 package was released. Basically, it's only the Ansible Core plus the additional collection. And as you can see, there is no official release note because basically it's the same stuff. Oh, there are new collection added. IBM.Spectrum, Inspur, Push Storage, nice, and Vultr Cloud. Sorry for my... Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so more information about Ansible 7.0. Okay, this is the roadmap that matches perfectly the 2.14 release. As you can see, we are perfect on track, and there was already planning some bug fixing on this release. There is no release roadmap for the release 8.0, but this will match probably the 2.15 release. What else? What else I would like to show you? Well, there is the release note. We already took a look on the changelog. And yes, how to install the Ansible community package? Well, same story. The Python pip. So pip install Ansible is going to download all this package, and we need only to hit this button and download the file. Let's take a look on the release history that perfectly match the 2.14 release. So this is a great thing. Thank you, Ansible engineering team. I think that this is a great leap forward for the Ansible development. This release, as mentioned before, was cutting some support from Python, but the benefit is more faster code, because with the latest, for example, Python 3.11, there are a lot of optimization, and actually is speeding up a lot. So this will be very interesting tool to try. I already did some experiment in my laboratory and was great as usual. So take a closer look on the release note, also on the porting to version 7.0, but because some parameter change is normal in the module space, but keep up to date and visit the latest news from Ansible community. See us on April for the newest update about the Ansible Core. Thank you so much. Have a great automation day. I'm looking forward to hear your story about the automation of tomorrow. Have fun, have a great day, and let's automate more with Ansible. Bye. Ciao.